activist who collected over 3,000 recipes around Africa. Yes, 3,000 recipes. He won numerous awards, including the Kane Prize Award for African Writing in 2002. Time magazine included him as one of the most influential people in the world. Founder, editor of Kwani, the first magazine in East Africa in 2003. He has written for the Sunday Times, based in South Africa, and the Guardian, based in the UK. Yesterday, a country lost a stereotype. Binyavanga Wainaina. Deepest condolence to the family and friends. Also tonight, shocking story in Naivasha, whereby a bishop digs out the remains of his family members, including his wife, so that he can send the piece of land. This and much more lined up for us, including the daily sports and business. But first, on to our top story. Ambassador Francisco Manderia was in Kismayu today, where he had discussion with the president of Jubaland, Ahmed Mohamed, focusing on the upcoming election in Somali. The ambassador also assured the state of the availability of AMISOM to support the election, while confirming that the election will be free and fair. Our very own Zablon Masharia has more details.
The head of AMISOM, Ambassador Francisco Manderia, was yesterday in Kismayu for the discussion with the president of Jubaland, Ahmed Mohamed, focusing on the upcoming election in the state and planning operation to secure the main supply routes in the region. Ambassador Manderia, who is also the special representative of the chairperson of African Union Commission SRCC for Somali, told the press AMISOM was confident that August 2019 elections were going to be free, fair, peaceful and transparent.
The African Union Commission to see the upcoming elections in Jubaland free, fair, transparent, and most importantly also peaceful. And I offered President Madobe the availability of AMISOM to support him in his effort.
The ambassador said, and I quote, "I assured President Madobe of the availability of AMISOM to support the holding of peaceful elections where we will not interfere with the elections, and our mission is to empower the Somali in all aspects so that they eventually take charge of their own security." But on the side of President Madobe, he revealed the discussion with the ambassador had focused on the resumption of joint operation to secure Kismayu-Afmado Road and also Kamsuba Road. Zablon Masharia for PTV, Nairobi.
Machakos Governor Dr. Alfred Mutua suggested that suspects of the gold scam should be handed over to the United Arab Emirates for prosecution. The Maendeleo chapter party leader, speaking in his Machakos office, said in countries like the United Arab Emirates, justice is normally served speedily and culprits sent to jail to serve a long time imprisonment. Judy Wasonga tells us more.
Alfred Mutua, Machakos governor, suggested that suspects of the gold scam should be handed over to the United Arab Emirates for prosecution. The Maendeleo chapter party leader, speaking in his Machakos office, said in countries like United Arab Emirates, justice is normally served speedily and will culprits sent to jail to serve a long terms.
Hizi pesa ambazo watu wakubwa magavana, maseneta, cabinet secretary wakubwa wanazipokea, all of a sudden unaona ni tajiri kabisa. Tufanye lifestyle audit. Alafu tuchunguze hizi pesa ulizonazo umetoa wapi. Ukiwa una pesa ambazo zimepatikana nyingi mara moja, tujue hizo ni za ukoro ulifanya. Na huo ukoro ulifanya ama umeiba mali ya serikali.
A company associated the rulers of UAE has been swindled by Kenyan conmen who purported to be in position of selling them gold.
Many persons who are in the investigation and who are suspected to have swindled our friends of the UAE should not be taken by the DCI to be charged here. They should be repatriated immediately to Dubai to be tried and when found guilty, jailed in one of their tough jails. At least we know that in Dubai, justice will be served speedily.
Judy Wasonga, PTV, Nairobi.
The County Assembly of Baringo is in the process of coming up with laws to curb human-wildlife conflict, where the law will ensure people living in parks and conservatives are relocated far from wild animals to reduce conflicts. Margaret Wamboi reports that more than 6 people have lost their lives and properties due to human-wildlife conflicts in the past 2 years. Let's have a look at this.
In a bid to reduce human-wildlife conflict in Baringo County, the County Assembly is coming up with a legislation to set aside from beings who have been in conflict in most parks in the county. Speaking during annual general meeting for Rukofa Zone, where people living in the parks and conservancies will be relocated far from the wild animals.
Na wakae kwa amani na ipatie nafasi wageni watalii wakuje waone. Na tungependa pia kusema hivi, mambo ya kuinda, poaching or hunting of our wild animals itupiliwe mbali.
This is due to the reported cases where more than 6 people have lost their lives and properties through human-wildlife conflict in the past 2 years. Tochim also added that the task report to remove hundreds in Lake Kamlarok Reserve will be tabled to pave way for compensation of those people living in the reserve.
Tukue examples, tuweze kuwasaidia conservancy zingine waweze kulan ama kujua mengi kutoka kwetu.
The County Executive Committee in charge of tourism, Scholar Kimeli, said that the county will continue supporting conservancies to boost cohesion among conflicting communities in the county. Reporting for PTV Broadcast from Baringo County, I'm Margaret Wamboi.
Residents of a particular village in Naivasha, Nakuru County were treated to a bazaar this morning following a clergy who unearthed 3 bodies of his king in order to sell the piece of land. On the same, a bishop from an evangelistic church in the same area was caught unaware attempting to exhume 4 other bodies few days ago. Our very own Maki Mondo has more.
It's early in the morning. The activity here is more than outrageous, but what seems to be normal for a few, to many happens to be an illusion. These are not the infringed remains of a demolished construction, but they are unspeakable exhumed bodies that has left many shocked in Naivasha, Nakuru County. Residents of a particular village in Naivasha, Nakuru County were ambushed to a bizarre incident following a cleric who unearthed 3 bodies of his kin in order to sell the same parcel of land.
Huyu ninakaa na yeye ni mjomba wangu na alitaka kufufua mili ili ahamishe kupeleka kwa shamba, na akaenda kwa koti na akapata nini inaitwa barua kutoka kotini. Sasa ikawa atafufua, lakini baada ya hapo siwezi nikaelezea juu hata mimi nimeshangaa kuona mili. Mimi sijui na huwa ninakaa hapa nje na sasa huwa ninamuogopa.
The incident came barely a month after a mother in the same village exhumed the body of her 1-year-old baby, claiming to pray for her resurrection. He said that he exhumed the bodies as according to him it was very expensive to hire experts in the parcel, confirming that he had already exhumed 3 other bodies out of the other 4, resulting to a total of 7 bodies unearthed.
Where I had already suggested, they told me to change the position. I did that. But because of my financial situation, I decided, okay, I did a sort of research. How much it would cost me? I went to Moshari Naivasha. I talked with them. I heard that it was quite exorbitant. The cost, the charge they would charge me. They gave me an advice. Go to police office, ask them for body bags. I went there. They had nothing. I went to Nairobi. I went to City Moshari. I talked to them. The big man there, I think Mr. Kimani, told me that to exhume 1 body, a grown-up, would cost me 50,000 shillings. For a child, 30,000 shillings. So my calculation now came to 290,000. I could not bear. I could not raise that much.
His wife's body, son and mother are amongst the bodies that the bishop exhumed before the police and public health sectors got by him.
I processed all the required documents. Finally, I went to the High Court, Nairobi, with affidavit. They allowed me to continue. I came to Naivasha. I've gone to the court about 2-3 times. And finally, I came to the health officer, who is with me here now. And the court allowed me and asked me to accompany him to come and witness where those bodies are. And this is what he did about a month.
Following the incident, relatives and neighbors were up to his defense, saying that it was the norm for the area residents to relocate the graves for quarry mining activities. Mark Kimonda for PTV.
Wait.
Kufufua, kuchimbua. Anyway, that has been it. But for now, we are going for a short commercial break and we'll be right back.
Usikwame hapa. Get the confidence to lipa na M-Pesa and send money hata kama balance yako ni insufficient. Just dial *234# to join Fuliza. Now, when your balance is insufficient, you will get a prompt to Fuliza and instantly complete your transaction. Just select yes, enter your PIN, and voila! Transaction complete. And repayment is automatic as soon as more funds enter your M-Pesa wallet.
Welcome back. Resident of Garma Village, Samburu Central, had all reason to smile after receiving relief food from the Samburu